live. It's.
I'll read it out loud. Okay, so the two-player game of Risk is played like classic Risk, with one important exception. Along with your army and the army of your opponent, there is also a neutral army on the board that acts as a buffer between you and your opponent. And I think this has to be flat.
Wait, you can set it like staggered a little bit. Like it can be sitting right here.
I'm not 100%. Okay. Objective. Eliminate your opponent by capturing all of his or her territory. How to play. You and your opponent each select an army. Then either of you select a third army color to be neutral. Once 3 armies...
These are each army. They're each different colors.
Okay.
There's like orange, green, blue, yellow, and then...
probably red.
Yeah. No black.
And the door's open by the way. Okay, obviously, like, you know how we all have 14 cards? I'm kind of confused, okay, because it says place 2 troops onto any 1 or 2 of your territory occupied until you run out of initial.
Does that make sense? That's how I understand it. I don't know if that's real or not.
I don't think so.
Yeah, it could be.
I think it's colors. After all 3 sets of 40 infantry have been placed, the rest of the 2-player Risk game is the same as classic Risk. And what you found this time.
There's blue, green, yellow,
Purple,
and black.
Oh, black. Come on.
Motherfucker. Oh wait, I'm not supposed to curse, right?
I'm not really supposed to, but we do.
Oh,
You have to read this page first.
Oh, okay. Attacking. On your turn, you may attack any territory adjacent or connected by a sea line. Adjacent or connected by a sea line to one of your own. Whenever you attack a neutral territory, your opponent rolls to defend that neutral territory. The neutral army cannot attack and never receives reinforcements during the game. So it's just neutral. It's just like if I'm trying to take over the neutral territory, you defend it, and if you try to take over, like say you're Brazil and you try to take over North Africa, I defend it. Oh, here we go. How to play. On every turn, you will do 3 things in this order. 1, receive new troops and place them on the board. Attack if you want to, and maneuver your troops if you want to. New troops. This is based on the number of territories you occupy and the value of the continents in your control. Territories. First, count the number of territories you currently occupy. Then divide the total by 3. This answer is the number of troops you will receive. Place the new troops on any territory or territories you occupy. You can distribute them any way you like. You still always get at least 3 a turn. Okay, there's examples. 11 territories, you get 3 new troops. 14 territories, 4 new troops. Okay. We pretty much... Continents. You will also receive new troops for each entire continent you control. Make sense? To find the exact number of new troops you will receive from each continent, check the continent bonus icon located above each continent's name. Stuff like that. Attacking. Next, after placing your new troops, you'll decide if you wish to attack. If you do, your goal is to capture an enemy territory by defeating all opposing troops already on it. These battles are fought by the roll of a dice. D-dice. If you choose to attack, you can only attack a territory that shares a border. Note that Alaska is connected over here. Okay. It's in here.
Okay.
You can only attack 1 territory at a time, and you can attack from only 1 territory at a time.
Okay. Yep.
You must always have at least 2 troops in a territory you're attacking from. After your initial attack, you can continue attacking until you have eliminated all opposing troops on the territory. Or you may shift your attack to a different territory. You can attack as often as you like, and you can attack as many territories as you like during one turn. It's your choice.
I thought it said you can only do one territory.
At a time.
Oh,
like you can't attack. I can't attack like 3 at the same time. Like if I'm Egypt and I attack North Africa. Okay.
Once you win or lose.
Yeah, then I can go and attack Russia from Afghanistan.
Gotcha.
The battle. First, take the number of troops you want to attack with and push them across the line into the defending territory. You can attack with up to 3 troops. No matter how many troops you have in the territory, you can only attack with 1, 2, or 3. That's it. That's neat. That's interesting. An important rule to remember: you can never leave a territory empty. You must always leave at least 1 troop behind to stand guard. Okay, so you can't do that. Well, I said like, oh shit, you can just send all of them.
That's why it needs 2 in order to attack.
Yeah. Here's a description. No, like he left one behind and he sent 2 attack. Next, the defender will choose either 1 or 2 troops to defend their territory. No matter how many troops they have in the territory, the defender can only defend with 1 or 2. Unlike the attacker, the defender can use their last troop in battle. No one needs to stand guard. That makes sense. Note, whether you are the attacker or the defender, the more dice you roll, the greater your odds are of winning the battle. However, this also increases the number of troops you may lose. Now, the battle begins. The attacker will roll 1 red die for each attacking troop. Okay, that's why it has a max of 3. Okay. And the defender will roll 1 blue die for each defending troop. Both players must roll at the same time. Makes sense. Now it's starting to come together a little bit. It's easy. Who wins the battle?
Okay.
It's easy. Apparently. Pair up the highest dice each of you rolled. For every attack die that is higher, the defender loses 1 troop from the territory under attack. For every attack die that is higher, the defender loses 1 troop from the territory under attack. But for every defense die that is higher, the attacker loses 1 troop from the territory they attacked from. Not in attacking?
I think that
it means
the same.
This terminology
Like you don't
is weird.
leave it.
The defeated troops are placed back with the rest of your troops that are not on the board.
Yeah.
If you rolled an unequal number of dice, the lowest numbers are ignored.
Okay. So if you roll 3 and I roll 2, your lowest number doesn't count.
Okay, so it's just it'd be like 6 and 4 versus 2 and 2.
Yeah.
Okay. In case of a tie, the defender always wins. So if we both roll 2s, the defender would win. The attacker can never lose more than 2 troops on a single roll because there's 3. Yeah, makes sense. If the defender has 1 or more troops in the territory after the attack, any surviving attacking troops return to the territory they attacked from. However, the attacker may attack again if they wish. I don't know.
Okay. So, that makes sense.
Hold on, let me reread that. If the defender has 1 or more troops in the territory. Well, when does attack end?
After this, like, either I win or you win.
Like, either you lose all your troops or I lose all my troops.
No, not all.
Well, like all that
2.
I attacked.
Yeah.
Like all that I sent.
Yeah, which is 2 or 3.
Yeah, or you lose.
1, 2.
You would have to lose every
2.
single one that's there.
Yeah, 1 or 2. We only go to battle with at most 3 and 2.
Oh, so if you lose your 2, I kick all your troops out? All the rest of your troops?
No, you kill 2 of them and you have to go and attack again until I lose all my troops that are in there.
Okay. So it's like 2 at a time.
So that's why you can attack more than once. Like, you can attack.
Yeah.
That battle's done.
And if I
attack again.
So even if I lose that attack, I
You can attack again until you decide you want your turn over, I guess. That's
well, yeah,
remember,
we'll get to that. Later,
yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna look at some of the examples. Okay, so do you need the examples or are you good?
No, I got it.
Okay.
When you read it, it's easier for if I just read it.
It's easier for me if I read it, so it works out good. If you wipe out all of the opposing troops in a territory, you capture the territory and must keep all the troops that survived the battle in the territory. You can also move more troops in from the attacking territories if you want. Remember, you must leave at least one troop behind in the territory you attack. Don't forget you can attack as many times as you want in one turn, even if your attack was unsuccessful. It's all up to you how many times and how many different territories you want to attack. No matter what you've done on your turn... Oh, maneuvering your troops. No matter what you've done on... Do we need to know this? I don't know, I'll read it anyway. No matter what you've done on your turn, you may, if you wish, end your turn by maneuvering your troops. You'll want to maneuver your troops to put them in a better defensive position or to set up future attacks.
Okay, that makes sense. So, before you attack, you have to attack with what you have on the board. Once you just, decide you don't want to attack anymore, then you can rearrange your troops, and then once you rearrange your troops, then your turn's done.
I
can't maneuver before
say
you attack.
Say I own this whole green.
Yeah.
And I have 20 soldiers back here, and I only got 2 up here.
Yeah.
After I say I attacked that and I was unsuccessful and I only had 2 left.
Yeah.
I can move 10 from here up here.
Yeah.
And then be I'm done.
Yeah.
Because
then you have to be done.
Yeah. Then I have to be done.
You can't attack again.
Okay, it makes sense. That makes sense. That way I can set up for your attack.
Yeah.
Instead of just having 2 up front, 20.
Yep.
Okay. Makes sense.
But I think since you can only does it say from any territory, or I think you might have to do border ones.
Not if it's your territory. I don't think. I think if it's your territory, you can, because that's kind of how it is in war, anyways. You can,
okay.
You can, it's just you can't cross into enemy territory without.
Oh, okay.
Say you owned Egypt and North Africa, and I owned the Middle East. I wouldn't, in real life, I wouldn't jump over Egypt and go to North Africa.
Okay. Keep it.
Note, you are not required to win a battle or even to try an attack to maneuver your troops. You may maneuver your troops at the end of each turn, no matter what. To maneuver your troops, move as many troops as you'd like from one and only one of your territories into one and only one of your territories that is connected. It
has to be next to it. Mm-hmm.
But what if you own, like I said, the whole green? Technically, all of it's connected.
No.
No? Okay. No, yeah. Territories are considered connected if all of the territories in between them are also under your control.
Alright, so I could go from Argentina to Egypt if I own.
Yeah.
Peru, well, actually Brazil, because that's connected.
Brazil, North Africa, and then Egypt.
Okay.
Yeah.
But, so, that means, if I have 3 here and 2 here, and I have to always leave 1, so I can take 2 from here, 1 from here, and put it there, because it's all one territory.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. In between them are creating a chain of connected territories. You just can't pass through enemy territory.
Okay. Yep. Makes sense.
Don't forget, in moving your troops from one territory to another, you must leave at least 1 troop behind to stand up. Mm-hmm. After you are done maneuvering your troops, your turn is over and you'll pass the dice to the next player. All troop maneuvers must end. All troops you maneuver must end up in the same territory. 1 for 1.
Yeah.
But
you can't drop some off in Brazil and then drop some off in North Africa.
Wait.
Hey, Mocha!
No, you can't. It says.
I said you can't.
It says, move as many troops as you'd like from one and only one of your territories into one and only one of your other territories.
Yeah.
So you can't pick up one from Brazil along the way. Say you had 3 in Argentina, 1 in Brazil, and you wanted to move to Egypt, you can only move 2 from Argentina. You can't pick one up on the way.
Okay.